Hello and welcome back again. This is session number 5 in this free 6-part course. My name's Ben Lowrey, and as I'm sure you're aware by now, we're here to talk about business and marketing and how you can grow your business and serve more people and end up making more money. That's what we're here to talk about. Now, if you remember earlier in the course, in part 1 and 2, I was talking a lot about psychology and mindset, and we were saying that our way of thinking is crucial for growing a business and making money. And in part 3 and 4, I was talking about marketing, and I gave you some practical ideas that you could go away and use straight away. Now, in today's session, I'm not going to talk about marketing, but I am going to talk about more success psychology, more principles, more philosophies, more ideas that you could go away and use to achieve things, okay? In any area of life, not just in business. Because if you remember, we were saying that every area of our life affects every other area. Our health affects the way we are in our relationships. Our relationships affect the way we are at work. Our work affects our finances. The things we eat affect our energy, and our energy affects our emotions. You know, it all goes round and round. It's all interconnected, and I know you know this already, but I'm just here to remind you, because sometimes it's good for us to hear things a few times to really get it in there. Now, in today's session, the first thing I'm going to talk about is this. I believe there's a big difference between people that achieve things quickly and easily and effortlessly and people that procrastinate and put it off and never get round to it and leave it till tomorrow. Now, let's look at this, because I'm sure we've all, done both of those things. I know I have. I can think of many areas of my life where I've achieved massive results quickly and easily and effortlessly. And I can also think of times where I put things off and I moan about it and I whinge and I leave it tomorrow and I don't want to do it, okay? So I invite you to take this opportunity to think of a goal or something you're working towards, something you want to achieve, something in your near future. And if you haven't got one specifically, you can think of it now. Now, maybe it's something you're working towards and you haven't quite got round to doing it yet. Maybe you'd like to do it and you mean to do it, but you haven't got started. Maybe you've been putting it off a little bit, or maybe you've not been making as much progress as you'd like to. Now, let's look at this, because this is important. I believe people that achieve things quickly and easily make mountains into molehills inside their mind. I believe they take a big task and they simplify it down into step-by-step pieces, and they just tackle each piece step at a time, just, like a bite-sized piece, okay? Now, on the other hand, people that never get round to it and put it off and procrastinate, I believe they make molehills into mountains inside their mind. They look at all the things they've got to do, all the tasks, all the to-do list, and they create this feeling of overwhelm inside themselves. And they start to think, oh, it's going to be too much work, it's too much hassle, I'll do it tomorrow, I haven't got enough time, all those type of feelings, okay? So when you simplify things inside your mind and you chunk it down, it starts to feel easy, and then you can get on with it. Or if you look at all the things you've got to do and start to get overwhelmed, then, you're going to have a hard job ever getting started. And the difference is only a difference in perspective. It's only a different way of looking at it. It's all in the mind, okay? Now, there's a second part to this, because I believe that people that achieve things quickly and easily, they focus on the outcome, they focus on the goal, and they focus on why they want to achieve it. Because if you think about your goal, whatever it is for you, whatever you're working towards, whatever you want to achieve, if you think about that, but think about why you want to achieve it, what is it going to benefit, your life? How is it going to benefit the people around you, your friends, your family, your customers? Why is it you want it? What's it going to do for you? Because if you start to focus on your goal and why you want to achieve it, then that will start to create the inspiration and the motivation, and you'll just go and get on with it. There'll be no stopping you. Or on the other hand, just to give you the alternate example, the people that never get round to it, they don't focus on the outcome. They focus on the to-do list. And that's how they create the feeling of overwhelm, and then they never even want to get started. Does that make sense? So the lesson to learn here is simplify things. Make a big list into small bite-sized pieces and just tackle them one step at a time, maybe one thing per day. And focus on the outcome, focus on why you want to achieve it. What is it going to give you? How are you going to benefit from it? And that will create the inspiration, the motivation, and you will go and get on with it. Okay, I hope those ideas are useful to you. Now, the next thing I want to talk about in this session is money. Because if you remember, we were saying earlier in this course that our relationship with money, the way we think about money, is absolutely crucial, because unfortunately this is where a lot of the internal sabotage can happen. We can hold ourselves back without meaning to. Now let's look at this. Have you ever heard somebody say money doesn't make you happy? Well, I've heard people say that, and I would completely agree. Money doesn't make you happy. But what that person failed to mention is that money doesn't make you sad either. In fact, money and happiness have got nothing to do with each other. They're two completely separate things. Now, here's the problem. When somebody says money doesn't make you happy, that's correct, but it implies that having money makes you sad. And of course, that's not true. And this is a big mix-up in people's minds. People have got a lot of negative associations to money. You know, having money, is not going to make you happy, therefore there's no point in having any. Now, let's get this straight right away. Let me make this clear. Money and happiness are nothing to do with each other. Money is not going to make you happy. But money is not going to make you sad. It's completely unrelated. It's two different stories, okay? Good, I'm glad we got that clear. Now, let me lead on from this, because the next thing I want to say is this. I believe money magnifies whoever you already are in the first place. Now, let me give you an example. You're a good person, you're a kind person, you're a nice person, you've got good intentions, right? You care about people, you care about your community, you care about the world, yeah? Same as me. Now, having money gives you the power to deliver more of your good intentions. It allows you to be more of who you already are. It allows you to deliver your good services, okay? So money is a magnifier. It is power. Money is power. It allows us to be more of who we already are. If you like helping people, money will allow you to help more people, okay? If you like serving people, money will allow you to serve more people. Now, on the other hand, if you're a bad person, if you're a terrible person, if you're a jerk, then money is going to do the same thing. Money is still power. It's still going to magnify whoever you already are. So if you're a terrible person, money is going to allow you to do more terrible things. So it's not the money's fault. Money is merely a tool. It's a magnifier. It's a force. It's a power. I hope I've made that clear. And my only intention with all of this is to inspire you and perhaps give you a few new ideas that you could go away and use and maybe improve your business or improve your life, even just a little bit. If you improve things just a tiny little bit, then, I'd feel like I'd contributed something to you and, I've done a good job. So thanks for listening. My name's Ben Lowrey. If you're enjoying this course, please send the link to your friends. I'd really appreciate that, or put their name and email address in the box below. And if you want to check out my full training program, I really encourage you to do that. You won't be disappointed. I can promise you that. It's really worth a look. And of course, it comes with an 8-week, 56-day full money back guarantee if you don't like it, all right? So thanks for joining me. I'll see you in session number 6 in a few days' time, and we can talk about even more great, interesting stuff together. So thanks a lot. I'll see you then. Bye.